Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with another project pan. Yeah, that's right. I didn't say update. It's another project pan project. I'm really excited. This is a project that I created with Cece from a Diva next door. One day, I don't know how it exactly happened, but in my recollection, she said, hey, do you want to do another project together? I was thinking about doing something for the 70s. And I was like, me too. And it was like kind of like what Jaylon did with the whole like that the 80s project, and then there's the 90s. I'm like, me too. So we decided to do a project. We named it That 70s Pan. So I'm really excited. This is about all things having to do with the 70s. We loved it. We thought we should pay homage to the 70s. I was born in the 70s, 78, so like it was late, but I was still born in the 70s, and I love all things 70s. 70s and 80s, love it. And 90s, but like 70s and 80s, love it. So if you have any ideas for additional prompts, let Cece or I know, because we have a whole list of things that are waiting in the wings for next year if we bring this back. So we would love to add to it. So let us know if you have any ideas, and we'll try to include them in the next round if there is one. But I'm hoping there is. So what we did was we pulled 70 ideas and we created prompts to go with those ideas. We suggest, these are guidelines, you know, I don't really like a ton of rules, but we suggest starting with 7 items and then going from there. You can have any goals you want. You can do it roulette style, randomize, go from the top of the list, whatever. So let me get into how I decided to do it for this project. I'm so excited. So there are 70 prompts, and what I decided to do was just go with the first 7, and then as I roll things out, maybe I'll just keep adding 7 every month, just 7, 7, 7, 7. I don't know, then I'll get through at least all the prompts. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, is probably pull 7 a month, whether or not I finish 7 prompts. But I'm trying to really make these goals achievable so that I can work through all the prompts and be successful in this project. But you'll see one of them this time. I'm a little like, can I do it? Can I do it? And I hope I can. So let me get into what I brought in. For number 1, linoleum floors, something with a pattern. I'm bringing in this Tarte mini blush. This is in the shade Seduce. This was lovingly gifted to me by Shelly, and her channel name is Unapologetically Shelly. This is called, I think I said it already, Seduce. It's a beautiful shade, and I've not used it yet, but that definitely is a Kim shade, so I'm really excited to try it. Thank you, Shelly. So that's for linoleum floors, and my goal is to use that 7 times. I think I can do that. For beanbag chairs, something that you are comfortable using, I am bringing in my Lorac Pro palette. This is the Pro 2, and I had used this palette in tiny pans for my Pan That palette, which I was very unsuccessful with. But anyway, this is what the palette looks like so far. My goal is to completely finish off Rosé. And at first I was like, do I just want to go with hitting pan? It's got a dip. I'm trying to show you like the dip. And then I was like, no, let's make it a little harder. So here's the shade. I mean, I don't know, we'll see if I can finish it or not, but it's a really lovely shade, and it's a really nice palette. I'm really comfortable using it. Even the darker shades, I feel like I really kind of mastered. They blend out nicely. The pigment is there. I'm really a fan of the Lorac formula, so I'm excited. So this shade Rosé, I'm going to try to pan it. Finish it off, not hit pan, finish it off. For wood paneling, we put something brown or something that is a dupe, a fake of the original, because the wood paneling was like fake. And I'm bringing in something brown, my Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer. And this has brown in it. It's wonderful. This is like my favorite bronzer, so I really want to use it and get some good use out of it. I have a really, really big goal for this one. See that? This is just such a lovely color. I wish it was still available, but it's not. That is just like a perfect bronzer for me. This is such an easy bronzer because I can literally swirl and put it on, and I don't feel like, oh, I have to be careful not being too heavy-handed or blah, blah, blah. Like, it just always works for me. So I have a goal to use it 70 times. I'm a little nervous. Or hit pan. If I hit pan first, then I'm done. If I hit 70 times and don't hit pan, then I'm done. So we'll see how I do. I don't know how deep this sucker is. And even though I used it like a million times before, I'm not sure how much I need to do to hit pan. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna make it look a little prettier. So it's nice and fresh for this new project. I forgot what project I used this in, but it was one that I had to use it 1,000,001 times. I think I had it in to hit pan. Okay, that's a nice shiny palette again. Yay! Or component. Okay, for crochet blankets, granny squares, something old, I am bringing in this Hourglass Diffuse Light powder. I love this powder. This is one of my favorite powders. It is an older powder for me, but I really want to finish it, and I think I can. This has like a clay thing, so you can see the pan underneath, and this is very, very, very thin. I love this for under the eye, and I would so buy another one. I think I might have another one of these though, like mini like this, in my elephant palette. So if that's the case, I'll use that one. And I have some other under eye powders that I really like. But in the end, so far, this is the one that I would want to have in my collection if I lost everything else. So my goal is to finish this. For lava lamps, something liquid or neon. I don't have anything neon, so I decided to bring in liquid, and I brought in this perfume from Victoria's Secret. It's called Scandalous. I've never tried it yet, so my goal is just to get to the line. I mean, maybe that's not the best goal. However, I am panning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular perfumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6, 5. And then like a bunch of minis. So like, I just, you know, I don't want to have this in for the whole project because maybe there's another prompt I can roll another perfume in for or whatever. So I'm just trying to rotate through all my perfumes. I've gotten like back into fragrance, so I'm really excited about that. For shag carpeting, something ugly. I brought in this Koki Set and Forget long-lasting makeup spray. I just think this packaging is like ugly. It's not pretty. I mean, I guess it's not ugly either, but it's not pretty. So I was like, well, this is kind of ugly. It's black and white. It's boring. Like, so I don't know how much is left in this. I did weigh it, so I'll be able to give you like, you know, weight measures as I go through, but I have this in to finish, so it'll be here for a while. It takes me a long time to use sprays. I don't know. I try. And then last but not least, for huge TVs, something large, I'm bringing in a palette. I'm bringing in my BH Zodiac palette. This thing is bigger than my head. Well, kinda. This was lovingly gifted to me from Andrea, and her channel is Pretty as a Peacock. So I had been looking for this, and she found it, and she wouldn't let me pay her back. She's lovely. Very generous. So I decided I was gonna bring this in to do 3 looks from it, my normal. Excuse me. That's what I normally do with a palette, is like try to use it for 3 different looks. So let me swatch some of these. Sagittarius, it's a nice green. I love my greens. Ooh, that's pretty. Wow. Cancer, what color is this? Ooh, a nice like periwinkle. Ooh, that's pretty. And let's do Taurus, that's me. Goldy shade. It's pretty. And then let me try Aries. This one's pretty too. It's like a turquoisey. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, this is a really pretty palette. And then the middle round is like mattes, and then you have the highlighter in the middle, which I'll just use as like, you know, I'll just use it as a shadow, which I think most people do. I think, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited to try out this palette. I figured it definitely is something huge because I hold it up and it covers my face. So yeah, those are my 7 products that I'm gonna start with. I hope that, you know, you will enjoy hearing about all the prompts as I go through. If you want to join, then go down in the description box. You can sign up or just do it on your own and let me know how you're doing. I love when people join in, even if they're not part of the Fantastic Ladies and they're just doing it on their own. Maybe you don't film, maybe you don't do Instagram, you just like to pan. So yeah, let me know how you're doing down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.